You're live. That's what it says. See? You're live.
We are live. I don't know if anybody will be watching because we
I don't
haven't
either.
promoted it. So
That's
we're just
true.
trying to test out.
Yes. So it's okay at this point if nobody's watching because it's just being tested out.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. People were showing up when I would get that far into it.
right. You said that you were snacking and you were
It's
just
the
trying
boy
to.
from the banks of the Ganges.
Hello. So when you did this earlier, you had some snacks
Mhm.
and you were just kind of eating.
Hello, everybody.
And then
How
lo
do
and
you
behold,
do?
people were actually
Yes.
watching you. You
Yeah,
didn't
there's 12
realize
people watching now if you look in the
Right.
left-hand side.
Somebody from Russia. And
You
so
bad YouTube.
So when you
Good
did this
name.
before, you're just eating away.
Yes.
And then people are weighing in.
Warrior Queen.
Hi, Rushir. I hope I
Yes.
said that correctly.
Yes. And I looked up and there were people popping in comments.
And
I'm
you're just
shove 'em.
shoveling food in your mouth.
Yes. Hello, sir. Hello,
From
Lucknow. How was
Lucknow.
Lucknow? Is Lucknow locked down?
I heard that there was
riots?
some rioting going on there. That's not good at all. Yes,
Hey,
we're watching
I'm
you
watching
as well.
you watch us. Now, boy from the bank of the Ganges, I got to tell you, I like to watch you when you sleep. I
You
am
don't
co-protector
actually do
and I
that.
patrol the LOC. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, that's a long way from America. So
I
are you
have
like
Santa
I
powers.
was just gonna say, are you like Santa Claus?
Howdy.
Howdy. Yay.
Obi Roy.
Yes.
Did you
Oberoi.
Did you what?
Well,
Said,
that's somebody else.
Did you
Oh, the
did you
riots
watch
are
Household
bad.
4?
I'm
No,
not
have
happy
not
about the
watched
riots.
it. And the riots are bad. Well,
I don't like that. That's terrible.
what is being done in the riots?
Well, I'm here too, is Shant7, who says, Auntie, we are here.
Hey,
Toronto.
Fatso.
Look,
Fatso,
Toronto.
what?
That's cool.
Hey, what's up?
So Obi is in Toronto, which is
Oh.
only a couple of hours ahead of us time-wise.
Oh, nice.
So it's
nice.
still daylight there. Australia.
Hey,
but you
what's up?
said Banks of Ganges,
Come on,
but you're from
you tricked
Australia.
us. You tricked us.
That's interesting.
You tricked us. Fatso.
His name is Fatso. It does say Fatso. We're not
Fatso
actually
what?
calling somebody fat. It just says
yes.
Fatso. So we're just trying this out. Scotland. Oh, how cool is that? That is very neat. He wants to make out a fast English accent. That's very cool.
Wait, where'd you see that?
You bad too says he can't make out such a fast English accent. Hello, Ankit. Well, it's your first time catching us live, and this is my first time doing this live.
Yes.
So we have that in common. 1:43 a.m. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rashir. We kept you awake.
Oh, I'm gonna go to what?
Oh,
what? Roshir's like, what? What are you guys doing?
Fatso what? We see that it says Fatso.
Roshir called off of work.
No, don't do that. Don't be irresponsible. Oh, I don't like buses are being burned. I know we've been watching this with buses being burned and riots at school, and not good at all. Terrible thing. Okay, so what does he say? Hasta la vista, baby.
See you, boy.
And his best Arnold Schwarzenegger
very
accent.
Good. Very good.
Yes, he'd go
boy
hasta
from
la
the
vista,
bank of the
baby.
Ganges. I take it he's leaving.
But he said no, and he's in Australia.
Wow.
So, and he said it's 7:15 in the morning there.
The Super Kings got Bravo. Oh, in your face, we're going to dominate. Nice, Super Kings.
That's true.
I got a little thing from them of their team that we'll react to later today.
Oh, okay, very cool. Sometimes when we react to cricket videos, trolls will come out and they're like, "You don't even know anything about cricket." Well, we're Americans, so baseball is really our game as far as bat and stick games go. I should say bat and ball games. And so, yes, we're just learning about cricket. It's the rules are difficult for us. Okay, he says. Kenny says Indian Prime Minister Modi is making things worse. Kenny, I don't agree with that. I think most of our friends here don't agree with that either. Does the author play computer games? No, we don't play any computer games. Sorry.
Kenny just deleted his message. Kenny didn't like that you called him out.
I see that.
Kenny just deleted his message, Kenny.
Ankit says only left liberals are opposing the act. I have heard that is the case, Ankit. What about So Sorry videos? There are some So Sorry videos that, didn't you just do one today?
Yeah. Somebody asked
Thank
him.
you, Zenkai, who says ma'am is very rational. I appreciate
Zenkai.
that.
He's from Japan.
Oh, Zenkai sounds
do you
Japanese,
ever go to
doesn't
sleep,
it?
Zenkai?
Hey, they love our political beliefs.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're very good. We're very, very glad to hear that. Know this about cricket. It is boring until tea time, then cucumber sandwiches. That's funny. Hey, Mime, I'm on TV, he says. Sir, do you drink the same drink every day?
Coffee? Yeah.
You do drink coffee every day. That's true. That is absolutely.
Namaskaram.
Namaste, Devasish.
Namaskaram.
Were you the first ones to show up?
Show up to what?
I don't know.
Zenkai show up to what?
I don't know. But he says I'm rational, so I
Yes.
like Zenkai.
You do.
That's a very nice comment.
You're just
because I am rational.
You're easily placated. I see today.
Apparently so.
I'll
Apparently
just have to use that when you want to argue with me and just say you're so rational.
That's true.
Nice.
After his slumber, were you the first ones to show up after his slumber?
Nice.
Probably.
Maybe.
We make such a lovely couple. Thank you,
Yes.
Rushir. I'm glad you like our views. Oh, he likes me more than you.
What?
Oops.
Whatever.
That's funny.
Whatever. Anybody seen Sam and Dave? I wonder what they're up to.
I have not. What's going on with impeachment? Okay, so the Democrats have actually voted to impeach.
Yes.
But the way the process works here in America, according to our Constitution, is that then the case goes over to the Senate, which is the upper chamber of our Congress. And it's controlled by the Republicans. And they have the power to either keep him in office or remove him. They will not remove him. Donald Trump will remain president.
And everybody knows that, so the Democrats won't send the
Yep.
case over for trial because they're trying to just leave him impeached without any kind of...
Yeah, now the Democrats are saying they're not even going to send it over for trial,
right.
which, they can't do. Boy from the Bank of Ganges, we are not from California. We are American.
I am from my mom, boy from the
Yeah.
Bank of Ganges.
Yeah,
I
me
am
too.
straight from her uterus.
Yes, that is absolutely true.
Yes.
MAGA 2020, yes, we will be voting for Trump
Makes
again.
American gullible again? Wait a
Oh,
minute. I think he
Fatso.
fooled you. He fooled you. He
Fatso.
fooled you.
Come on now,
Fatso got one on you.
Well, Zenkai, we're also from our dad, too. Yes, we're from our mom
Have
and our
I
dad.
read
That's how this
Ramyana
works.
completely? No.
It's 2 a.m. Deadpool,
Sure.
I don't know why you're not sleeping.
Yes.
I don't know.
What's
I can't
up,
answer that
Deadpool?
question. I can't answer that question. I suppose.
Have
'cause
I
you won't
read
watch us.
Ramyana completely? No.
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 I don't think he heard the answer, so
Oh.
that's why he asked it again.
Yeah. Huh.
That's how
22
this
people
works, dear.
watching.
That's how this works.
7 thumbs up. Straight from your uterus.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Fatso says he's naughty. I agree with that, Fatso. I agree with that.
And listen. Like, we have strong views.
Yes. Oh,
We don't care. We don't care if I reacted to that.
yes, we have already reacted
Yes,
to the Good News trailer. It's on our
yes,
channel. You just have to pull it up.
I don't care if your views are opposite than us. We don't
It's
care.
yes, it's
I mean,
perfectly
you
fine
can
to have
tell us
views
how
different than
stupid
ours.
we are. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Perfectly fine. Siddharth, when are you going to come to India? Siddharth, we don't know.
After your medical issues.
Yes, I have some medical issues that
Prevent flying.
yes, that prevent me from flying right
And if
now.
we or if you guys can build a big land bridge, I'll just drive. We'll just drive.
That would be quite a drive, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
That would be quite a drive.
I'm surprised Modi hasn't done it yet.
Maybe he will. You never know. Back to Life. Is that a
No.
Japanese film?
Don't know that.
I've never heard of Back to
I know
Life.
the song "Back to Life."
Wasn't that
Back to
from a couple
reality.
of decades ago?
Yes.
I want to meet you guys before I kick the bucket. Well, Rushir, how old are you? Because I'm thinking you're probably not going to kick the
I
bucket
blame the
anytime
British.
soon.
Yes, Fat. So let's blame the British for everything because they suck.
Oh, that's so funny. He covers South India well.
Who does?
I don't know. Maybe you? Back
I
to
don't-
Life? Back to Life, I'm guessing.
Oh, I
covers
mean,
South
it must
India
be.
well. There he goes. It's a vlog. Okay. So Devashish says the left liberal in India are acting the same as the American left.
It almost
They
feels
have a
like
lot
they
in
got
common,
like
don't
the
they?
same playbook. It
Yep.
doesn't it seem like they got the same playbook.
Can you pronounce my name?
It's so mean.
I'm gonna try. Tajajwi. I don't know.
Gupta. I just call you Gupta.
We'll call
What's
you,
up, Gupta?
We'll call you T Gupta. How about
T.
that?
Gupta.
Yes, T Gupta.
Yes.
Hmm,
You
that's a
very
tough
rarely
one.
come across an Indian name that sounds like Bob.
Well, they probably think the same
They're
thing
probably
about
like,
American names.
Jeremy,
Like
what
some of ours are probably
the hell
difficult
is
to
that?
pronounce too.
Yes, could be.
Okay, so Zenkai says Back to Life is an American-born Ukrainian. Okay. And he's very nice. Fatso, why all the India convo? Well, our channel is pretty much India-based.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why.
Yes.
T. Gupta, we love you too. Even
We
if
love
we
you
can't
more.
pronounce
We
your
love you
first
more,
name
T. Gupta.
properly.
We love you more, T. Gupta.
Rushir, it's not that we don't fly. It's that the length of the flight right
is
now
the issue.
is the issue.
Yes.
So in time, when I don't have these issues and I'm able to make a long flight, then that will be okay. But for right now, it's just I can't fly that amount of hours.
Deadpool, it is 1:24 p.m.
Yes. T. Gupta, I totally loved it. My mispronunciation of your name, is that what you loved? Because I am certain I mispronounced your first name. Yes, Fatso. We're in America, but our channel is almost exclusively about India. So that's why the Indian conversation. Siddharth, we do plan to come live more often.
Yes. This morning was like...
we were literally
like,
just trying this out. We weren't sure how it was going to work.
And I look up and
let's see. Vadaraj says the New York Times. Yeah, the New York Times criticizes American conservatives too. We get this question a lot. I get it a lot on Twitter, and I get it. We get it a lot in the comments here on YouTube. Why is the American media biased against India? Well, the American media that you're referencing, the Washington Post, New York Times, they're biased against conservative Americans too. So if you're conservative, they're biased against you. It doesn't matter if it's America, India, Australia, England. They don't care. If you're conservative, they're biased.
Will you slap Nancy Pelosi on my behalf? I would love to. I would give Nancy Pelosi a spanking.
Nancy. Yes,
over
CNN,
my knee and spank her.
CNN, they're very leftist as well. They have terrible ratings here in America. Nobody watches them.
Nobody
As a matter
watches
of fact, nobody opts to watch them. So CNN, they have like the racket on all of the airports. If you go to the airport, you get nothing but CNN because that's the only place they can get viewers because you're held captive. Boy from the bank of the Ganges. He says India loves us, but he's from Australia. So how does he know,
that
India loves us? Vikas, he says, when are you visiting India?
We've answered that.
We just covered that, Vikas.
Yes, you'll have to go back and watch the whole feed.
Yeah, it's going to take us a little time before we can get there. Yes, we also support CAB and the CAA because it's now an act. It's not a bill. And so that's the difference. Same thing as here.
Deadpool, where's your village? What village is it?
Same thing here. When we have a bill and then it gets passed, it becomes the law, which is the same as an act in India. Uday, we have also heard that CNN and NDTV are pretty similar. Let's see. Joe Biden. Does Joe Biden have illegal help from Ukraine for his son? We would say yes. When he was the vice president, yes. What he did was certainly illegal.
Illegal, yes.
Yep. And not only Ukraine, but also they got kind of the same deal from China with Hunter Biden. So how about that? Okay, so conservative. Is it possible to be unbiased? I would say this. Everybody is entitled to their opinion if you are a commentator. But if you're saying that you are a straight up news reporter, you should not be showing your bias.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
You should keep that to yourself if you are a straight up news reporter. Call yourself a commentator if you want to show your opinion, and that's perfectly fine. Hi, Sarvesh. It's nice to see you as well.
Do you know Sarvesh?
No, but he says hello, ma'am. So I'm saying hello.
Are you recognizing anybody from Twitter?
Not yet. Are some politicians also mean on your side? Oh, good grief. T. Gupta. Yes, there are a ton of politicians over here who are absolutely hateful that hate us simply because we're conservative and Christian. Yep, absolutely. Fatso, I'm glad you agreed with us because I'm rational. That's what I've heard. I'm rational. Australia being geographically an Eastern nation, but culturally it's Western. That's true.
It's the British.
But I would also say that is partially true of Japan too. Wouldn't you say that, Zenkai? That even though it is an Eastern country, that they
Western? No,
culturally they have. I said partially, not fully. They do have a Western style government. Japan.
Okay. What?
Yes, they do.
Have you seen Hello Kitty? There's nothing Western about
Hello Kitty.
Godzilla,
I loved her even when I was a kid.
Power Rangers.
What time is it there right now, Sarvesh? It is 1:28 p.m. Too many ideologues. Yes, that's absolutely right. If you're going to call yourself a journalist and a reporter, then be unbiased. Keep your bias to yourself. But if you're going to be ideological, which is fine, just call yourself a commentator. Nobody has a problem with that.
Yeah. The problem is most people don't understand the difference between the two.
Right. Rohit. We recognize Rohit. We've talked with him many times. Trump impeachment, we've explained this earlier, but you just came in, so we'll update you. The House of Representatives has impeached him, but that simply means that they're referring the issue to our Senate, which will result in a trial. And because the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, he will never be removed from office.
Rohan says, no, I'm right. He says,
Rohan,
Professor, you
but
are right.
Zenkai agreed with me.
You're right, Professor.
Zenkai
Warrior Queen
agreed.
does not know what she's talking about. Is basically
He
what he
didn't
said.
actually say that.
That's what he meant, though.
Zenkai
He
agreed
said,
with
you
me.
are master of the universe, and she is not. She is your helper.
A master
She
of this
must call
home.
you Lord with small
Oh,
L.
No.
Yes, that's what
That's
she do.
ridiculous. Stasin,
Zenkai.
we don't read Cyrillic, so you have to put it in English if you want us to respond.
But appreciate the thumbs up.
Yes. So
Zenkai, of course not.
Let's see.
He just said, of course not.
So
Whoa.
happy to see you both. Sarvesh, very nice. Especially with all that's going on here because of the CAA. Yes. And over here, we've got impeachment going on. So the leftists are like in rare form in India and America right now. Mm-hmm.
I'm getting ready for my big role in Street Dancer 3D.
Nice. I'm
going to go dance on the LOC while I wipe out all the commies.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty good. So, anyhow, so you and I
keep your BS out of here, dude. Who, me?
No, not you, honey. You've got to keep up. He's talking to one of his fellow citizens.
I see.
Does brain drain? Oh, yes. Brain drain happens in America as well. Absolutely. In many forms, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Pakistan got Musharraf on the death sentence.
Their former prime minister?
Is that right?
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
The CAA protest is similar. Oh, yeah, definitely similar to Berkeley protests. Yep. New York Times, Washington Times. Anil, we explained this earlier. Both of those newspapers, they're not just anti-India, they're anti-conservative. So they hate conservative Americans as well.
Stason, it's okay. Understand.
Okay. Well, then if you
buddy.
just give us the thumbs up, at least we know that you're happy. So that's good, even if we don't understand Cyrillic. Do we know about?
Hello, Bulbasaur's here. Bulbasaur,
Hi,
I think
buddy.
maybe
He's
one of the
our
originals. One of the original Bulbasaur.
Hey,
What's
friend.
up, buddy?
Oh, Rohit liked our YouTube boot camp. I'm glad.
Oh,
that's
really?
very cool. Global rise of conservatives. Why do I think? It's because it's the natural swing after people getting so fed up with the leftists.
Yes.
That's exactly.
Politics is a pendulum. You start off, in the center, and then somebody comes with charisma and either moves it to the right.
Yeah.
And then they get out of office and it will swing back to counter, or they move it to the left and vice versa.
Right. Exactly.
You have Trump. You have Modi because their predecessors were very, very leftist.
Right. Garish wants to know, who do we think was our best president till date? So up till now,
Truman.
You like Truman.
Easy.
I personally like Abraham Lincoln.
I like Garfield, Woodrow Wilson, somebody who really sold us out.
Abraham Lincoln, I think, was the best overall because he did save our union. Modern times, I would say Ronald Reagan.
What's up, Mohit?
Loveleen says namaste. Namaste, Loveleen. I was missed in the previous live video. I am doing well.
Loveleen was at the last live read.
Very nice. Siddharth, what are our views on Modi? We like Modi. We see he's very similar to Trump in many ways, and we like that he's trying to put India first.
Japan was
bombed.
bombed.
Oh, Devasish, thank you.
Yes.
Christmas is next week.
Truman
thank you for the well wishes.
Nuked Japan.
He did only
Twice.
because there was no way that they were going to surrender, and that was the only way to win World War II. ABC Games, we have talked about this a couple of times, so you'll have to re-wrap this later and catch it out.
Rewatch it. Nothing wrong with being a virgin. Nothing
That's
wrong
awesome.
with it. Save it for your wife.
It's absolutely awesome.
And she will treasure it.
And
always.
He says Japanese girls are conservatives. Cool.
Are they really?
Good on them.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
New York
think
Times.
Japan would be conservative because of
Thank you, Bulbasaur.
One Punch Man
Oh my
or
goodness.
Dragon Ball Z.
You know those aren't real, dear, right? Yes, Rohit, we saw that about Boris Johnson. And the nationalists are on the rise because, as we just discussed, people get tired of the leftists. They get tired of being bullied and pushed around and called
Bulbasaur,
bigots.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn is so anti-Semitic. He is so nasty. So nasty. Rakesh wants to know your age, dear.
I am 476 years old. I'm actually from the planet Uranus.
You're actually
and
49.
I'm an alien, and we just age much slower. I've been
Okay.
here for centuries, waiting for the warrior queen to be born.
You're 49. I'm 48.
Oh, he said I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry for outing you as a virgin. I
No, he
apologize if
says
I
he's being
embarrassed you.
sarcastic. Okay, Mohit, you are doing a good job. Thank you. Best of luck to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. Leftists are fascists. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Let's see. Are there vegetarian options in America's McDonald's? Yeah, there are a lot
French
of
fries,
well,
a
they're
salad.
not the French fries even because
Well,
they're
we have the meatless
French fries
burgers.
are deep fried in the beef fat, so they're not vegetarian.
That's so messed
But
up.
you
Okay, what are
can
guys
you
doing?
can get salads,
What are you
and they
doing?
are introducing
Happy
a vegetarian
Christmas,
burger.
Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
We will bring back our people back. I support the amendment. Act.
Yes, good deal.
Well, if Deadpool supporting it.
Deadpool.
Well, Mohit, thank you for the rupees.
Thank you.
Wow,
We
that was
appreciate
kind
that.
of you, sir.
We appreciate
ma'am.
that very much. Let's see.
Energy, DBZ. Oh, well, Chi? You're going to talk about
Stay-san.
Chi. Chi is real. I studied Shotokan martial arts, and I use Chi constantly.
Okay, hold on.
No, what do you mean? Hold on, dude. I'm answering Mohit.
Stay-san says Merry Christmas.
Well,
so
Merry
we're wishing
Christmas.
him a Merry Christmas as well over there in Russia.
Zenkai.
Do vegetarians need teeth? Well, yeah, you do need to chew things. Although,
do you
go
remember
ahead.
when in the dojo when I would ki?
I do, and it
would
was
shake
very
the place?
loud.
It's because of my
Very
chi,
loud.
dude. It just.
Sarvesh. We are going to be with Joshua and Carly on Christmas, but we will not be able to do a live chat with them because our son is a reporter.
And I
he's
explained this in the last live
he's
feed.
not allowed to do this.
Yeah, he gets paid for his opinion from the paper, and they don't.
No,
want
he doesn't
him.
get paid for his opinion.
Well,
he's a
yes.
reporter,
They
so
don't- they
he's
don't
straight
like him on
news. So he's not allowed to do
Yes.
something like this.
Yes.
So, I agree, Anil. People should not be throwing around the term genocide in a casual manner. It's
Who's
terrible.
throwing it around?
Oh, you see it all the time in different editorial writings. I totally agree with you. Warrior Queen, what is the best and most annoying thing a professor? The most annoying
What?
when he interrupts me.
I don't do that.
Don't like
I don't do
to-
that at all.
Here,
Why would you
it's
say
all
that?
for fun and games.
Why would you say that?
But when we're in a situation that's not YouTube related and he interrupts me, I
Who
don't
made
like
that comment?
at all. Devasish.
Devasish.
The best thing is that Jeremy acknowledges that I am his better half, and
It's ridiculous.
seriously, in all seriousness, Jeremy and I are born again Christians, and Jeremy is the one who actually introduced me to the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that is the best thing about him.
We lived in the past, Chicagoland area.
Yes, we used to live in Chicago.
Yeah.
No longer. Now we're out west.
Bollywood.
Which Bollywood are you asking, film or actor? Because actor,
Amitabh
B.
Bachchan, I don't know if you guys know this, actually follows her on
He
Twitter.
follows me on Twitter. He is absolutely my favorite person in Bollywood. Period. End
Fatso
of
says
sentence.
his chi is overwhelming.
Nice.
It's there, dude. I use my chi constantly.
Have we been to Indian restaurants nearby? We've been
Yes.
to a few here.
Yes.
What is our spice level? We prefer 0.
Oh,
We don't do very
I
well
like,
with spice at all.
Mashed potatoes. That's pretty
Yeah.
spicy. Pepper,
We
black
don't
pepper.
Do, oh, look. Uday says that you look like the American clone of Subramanian Swami. That's awesome. What is our opinion about Turkey? Unfortunately, no,
It's
the
great
country.
for Thanksgiving.
Unfortunately, we think that
hey.
they are a fascist nation, and we're not happy about that at all. Just watching your previous stream when the new one pooped.
Popped.
Yes. Okay.
I'm
Very
sure.
good.
Yes,
Merry Christmas.
9,000.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, there's a DBZ. Come here.
Favorite Indian dish? I love aloo gobi.
I
love
like
it.
butter chicken.
Who doesn't love butter chicken? I love that
butter
as well.
chicken?
But I really like aloo gobi. It's delicious. And as far as desserts, so far, gulab jamun is my favorite Indian dessert. admittedly, we've only tried probably 10 or so different Indian dishes. So there's a wide range of food to try, as you know.
So my favorite rock band, I'm into
Onion
indie
pakoda.
music.
Onion fritters, that sounds good.
Let me see.
Oh, we love rice. We love all kinds of rice.
There was a
Thank
rap
you,
group
Miran.
called
We appreciate
Mars
that.
Ill, Mars space ILL.
Hold on, I want to say
I
something
like
to
Led Zeppelin.
I want to say something to Miran.
Why you're interrupting me now?
Because this is an important comment.
Oh, mine's not.
Yes.
Rock bands are not.
Miran
Woman.
from Pakistan,
Be
we
seen.
appreciate your comment, and we want you to know we're not against the innocent people in Pakistan. We've got an issue with the government. This is all. So thank you for the comment. We really appreciate that. Zenkai, what are you talking about? You can't divorce your wife because of DBZ. But this also explains why he was joking about being a virgin, because he's married.
Mohit, thank you very much.
Thank
Merry
you,
Christmas to
Mohit.
too.
We appreciate the Merry Christmas wishes, and God bless you as well, friend.
Do you plan on learning the Indian language?
Thank you, Miran.
Yes,
We
at some point in
appreciate
time,
that.
yes.
Miran is very nice. I appreciate that. Rock band is still important. I remember when our son used to play rock band. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Let's see. Devicious has a very interesting little face there. That's right there.
Oh,
his little emoji faces there are very clever.
They look like gumdrops.
They kind of do look like gumdrops.
I wonder if we're buffering or something because the comments have stopped.
Yes,
that's fine.
It could be buffering.
I guess we're all caught up. We'll just sit there and stare at you.
Yes.
My favorite thing to do on the live stream is what people don't realize is we can actually see them.
That is not true.
And I like to watch you.
Vadaraj says New York is amazing. We've actually never been to New York.
Never been there.
Nope.
Never been there.
We're from the Chicago area, so obviously we know a whole lot about that. Been to LA, but we've never been to New York. Hobbies. Well, YouTube is actually a hobby.
Is the hobby.
It's not our job. It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
I love to read. We like going to the gym.
Internet speed is probably not where you're at in Japan, Zenkai.
Oh,
what are we at? I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever the Cox.
I have no idea.
I don't
dude.
know.
Couldn't even tell you. Fast?
It's not the superest fast.
It's not the fastest, but it's not
But
slow.
it's like the next one down, and I don't know what that means. Deadpool says, "Watch me." I'm watching you, Deadpool. Oh, you make that comment. I'm watching. Hey, put that away, Deadpool. Put it away.
Bulbasaur, do I think the USA is moving towards socialism? No. I will tell you this. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So if you go on Twitter and you hear like the Twitter mob talking about how capitalism is so bad, that's not the rank and file American. Most Americans do not want socialism. I think that there's a small group of people who want it, but not by and large.
I would say the biggest challenge that we faced so far was the death of a child.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, before Joshua was born. Absolutely. But because of our faith in Jesus, we definitely got through that. So
Professor, don't care about views. That's why I like it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Zenkai, we've heard of speedtest.net, but we've just never actually gone and done that.
You know what I'll do? I'll do that sometime, and we'll do it maybe for the next live stream. We'll figure out what we are.
Is our healthcare really very expensive? It depends on what it is that you're talking about for healthcare.
It used to be really, really cheap.
It used to be much cheaper until Obamacare. Obamacare made things much more expensive. Because it used to be that insurance paid for just about everything, and now you have to pay for a lot of things out of your pocket.
Professor, you look like SRK when he gets old.
SRK is actually older than you, so chances of Tulsi Gabbard, 0. Absolutely 0.
No.
She's a Democrat, and while she seems rational compared to the other Democrats, she's very liberal on domestic policy, and so she's got 0 chances. Miran,
hello?
I am on Twitter at Tish Bowling.
Pavan Kumar, hello.
And Jeremy is not on Twitter.
Yes.
Jeremy's not on any social media. Let's see. We've got a emoji, which you love to text me every day from work.
Yes, especially when you ask me a question that
that
requires an answer.
Vadaraj, thank you. We do think that is why our channel is different from others, because we're more commentary as opposed to just straight reaction. What about pro-life and pro-choice? Abortion, is it paid for by healthcare? Unfortunately,
yes.
It is. We are definitely pro-life. We are not pro-abortion. and people can get abortions paid for by their insurance.
The average salary in Chicago, I don't know, but the American average salary, I think, is $57,000 a year.
Something like that.
I think for the average. Well, that's the average income of the American house. No, median. I just saw it somewhere. I don't know.
Miran. My name is spelled Tish, Tish, and then bowling,
Professor, when you start gaming,
Bowling.
what kind of game are we talking about?
Is it as easy to get a cup of tea there while being out? Absolutely.
Cup of tea, but you would not want our tea. It comes from a little tea bag. The tea
here is not like chai.
Do you remember when we went with Satish to get tea and he
tea.
couldn't get tea anywhere?
He was looking for chai, and they were trying to serve it with powdered milk. But yeah, you can go anywhere and order a tea. It just might not be the same as what you're looking for.
Bob Marley, Shiva worshiper because he loved weed.
Okay. Will Hillary Clinton? No, she will not run for president again. No, we do not align with her ideologically at all.
It would be like aligning with Sonia Gandhi.
Right. Yes.
It would be the equivalent.
And Udesha, if socialism was so good, why have they fallen? Yeah, it's not good. That's why.
It's not good.
That's exactly right. Who is your favorite Indian you have physically met so far? Well, probably our friends at church who we can't name. For privacy purposes. We can't use their names.
Well, but there are several couples at church. I would say Modi.
You've never met him, dear.
I've met Modi several times. I've done some reaction videos with him.
What exactly is American culture? Professor talks about what part of the American culture, Bulbasaur?
Gun culture. The gun culture, Second Amendment.
Our Second Amendment, we are allowed to have guns. That is a constitutional right here. Devashish, I prefer hamburgers over steak.
I try to stay away from beef.
Yes, I don't eat a lot of beef either, but given the choice, it would be a hamburger. But I do prefer chicken. So the Second Amendment, we have the right to keep and bear arms here to protect ourselves, not only from bad guys, but from tyrannical government as well.
Palestinian movement, Soviet Union connection.
I think he's asking if we know of that connection. Harsh Kumar, we're not sure exactly. Clarify your question, friend. Zenkai, do you think homegrown? No, I don't think homegrown weed should be legal. No. Ankit, can we switch Trump and Modi? Do you want to just like every 4 years we'll switch them back and forth? Favorite spaghetti movie? So like spaghetti westerns? Pale Rider?
I'm going to say Sholay. Even though that it wasn't filmed in Italy, but it's of that genre.
Thank you, Vadaraj. We do believe that our democracy is strong here because our government is a republic.
Where's the shotgun?
It's in our gun safe in our bedroom.
With our assault rifle.
Yes. Youth Voice, is it allowed to have a machine gun? No. A machine gun.
You have to have a special license.
Right.
You have to apply for it.
That is not open for every American because that is a fully automatic weapon.
It's
so no.
like a 2-year process, and I think you pay about $3,000 for this license.
Right. So you have to have a special license for that. Just the random American cannot do that. Pale Rider.
Well, that's more Hollywood. I think they're talking about.
But that was a spaghetti western, dear.
Whatever.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Deadpool. You like my movies. Deadpool, I've never seen Deadpool or Deadpool 2.
I liked you in X-Men.
No, Bulbasaur. I do not like the woke culture. No, I do not. And yes, Anil, we are aware about Sonia Gandhi being married to an Italian. Yep, we are aware. Harjot wants to know, when did we begin our love for India? Well, we've always had good experiences here in America. With
Your first boyfriend was an Indian?
My first boyfriend when I was 13 years old was Indian. That's true.
And people don't know this, but my mom and dad are Indian.
That's not true.
Is true.
Uday, why I see in news Army veterans struggling and on the street. Don't they get a pension? In America, when you are in the military, you have to serve for a certain number of years in order to get a pension. They do have veterans benefits. It's very unfortunate, but there are a lot of American veterans that are struggling with homelessness. Because of PTSD and other issues. And it's unfortunate that the Democrats seem to pay more attention to illegal aliens than them. So
his battery's dying.
Why does the U.S. have so much success in the Olympic Games? It's because of our sporting culture. No,
we cheat.
It's because of our sporting culture. It's because sports are very important in America.
Yes, we're very athletic.
We love sports in America. Yep.
Well, we were. Now we're doing other things. Did we meet in college? No, we met at a gas station.
Jeremy and I met. He was 19 and I was 18, so we did not go to college together.
It was glorious. I would come out of the water slow motion with my full head of hair and just.
You did have a lot of hair. That's true. Loveline, what kind of music do we like? Jeremy has a very eclectic taste in music. He listens to a whole lot of things.
I like everything.
I like classical music, Beethoven, Bach, that sort of thing. But I also love Christian music because I'm a Christian. How's the weather? It's beautiful, T.
It's chilly right now. A little chilly.
Beautiful.
Chilly.
Yeah, chilly for us, like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So somebody asked earlier in a different comment, please clarify when you say the temperature, because 65 degrees Celsius would be horrible.
The very first thing about Fight Club is we don't ever talk about Fight Club, and I can't believe you brought it up in the comments.
Youth voice, don't talk like that. You're only 19. Give yourself time, buddy. So you can't be saying stuff like that.
Listen, youth voice, I'm going to tell you something that I told my own son, right? It just takes time. You're going to have to kiss a lot of frogs until you find one.
Right. Vikas, why we don't play cricket? Because in America, baseball is prevalent. I mean, that is like the most popular sport. There are some American cricket leagues out here, but baseball kind of rules the roost here.
Well, thank you, Mohit. I understand. We don't get the views that other channels do, but we don't
Miran,
do what other
so
people
funny.
do. We don't do what they do, really.
Yeah, no, that's right. We don't do things that other reaction channels do because we're more commentators.
Yeah.
And this isn't our job either.
And I also think when you watch some of the ones, they're pretty fake, dude. Like, who are you cramping? Like, I'm not.
Not all of them. And we like the Vesser bunch.
Yeah.
And we love Ivana and we love Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as a lot of the American reaction channels, we're never going to be like that because we're just who we are. We're going to be genuine and authentic.
The first Indian movie that I watched was A Soldier Never Has a Holiday with Kumar.
And my first one was Piku with Big B and Deepika. Let's see. 5 degrees Celsius. Well, here it's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
USA and China to play cricket?
That would be interesting.
Puri?
I've been seeing a lot of news about American veterans being homeless. Yeah, that is absolutely true. It is. Oh, and about their homes being robbed while they were serving. I haven't really heard a lot about that, so I'm not sure what the BBC's angle is there.
Uday, I know Bald and Bankrupt, and I've reacted to some of his videos. He tends to be a lot in India, and then he goes to Russia or the Russian states and kind of goes back and forth.
Anubhav. Your daughter is so hot. We don't have a daughter.
Maybe he's talking about
Maybe
Carly.
Our daughter-in-law.
Carly,
we have a son and a daughter-in-law. And she is lovely inside and out. USA and Canada played the first ever cricket match. Nice. Would Trump resign?
No.
Not a chance ever. Nope. He will not. Nope. Let's see. Queen Ma'am, it's so interesting. Beatles came to Rishikesh. Yes, they did.
What?
I'm reading Loveline's comment about the Beatles. Our son loves the Beatles.
Loves them.
Forever Batman. Loved Ronald Reagan. Absolutely. And I also do know a whole lot about Dinesh D'Souza. Yes. And
Love at first sight.
Yeah.
Love at first sight, dude.
No, he didn't have to work hard to get me. No.
I just came in with that full head of hair.
Udesha, our views on modern feminism. Modern feminism is doing no good for America. It's not helpful whatsoever.
Warrior Queen is a stay-at-home mom and raised our son and homeschooled him.
Yes, homeschooled him for all 12 years. Yeah, we're very traditional.
Bulbasaur, do you believe in climate change? I don't.
Probably not in the sense that most people do. No. We think that this the Greta Thunberg stuff is wildly overhyped, and it's a whole lot of hyperbole. Is there climate change? Yes, it's called weather. And the climate does change from time to time. But if you go back and look at magazine and newspaper articles from the 70s when they were forecasting mass starvation, even in America, and a new ice age, they were radically wrong about that. And I think they're radically wrong about a whole lot of things now, too.
What do we think about Ash K. Kumar? Like him?
Akshay, yeah I like Akshay. Yes, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, he is ridiculous. Totally
he's a
unprepared
clown.
Unprepared to be a politician. Yeah. Yes, Forever Batman. We did know that about Dinesh D'Souza.
Yes, we like him.
Yep, I do. Greta Thunberg, Youth Voice is asking, she has autism. I think her parents are exploiting her. I think it's shameful what they're doing. They're scaring the death out of this girl, and they're making it sound like there's going to be, these mass amount of deaths. The fact of the matter is, in 1931,
You're welcome for the 6 hour, Raul.
in 1931, that is when there was the peak of deaths from natural disasters in the world. There were 37 million. In 2018, there were 11,000.
Is there a divide
At the same
between North and
time
South
that the
part of the
world's
US?
population
Yes.
quadrupled. So Greta Thunberg is overhyping
Pablo,
things.
yes, there is. The South is super racist. They're racist against me, and I'm white.
How dare you? I love that.
Um,
Let's see. Can one person get real love in his life? Absolutely. We have that. Absolutely. Aren't you sweet?
mhm.
Will you punish India? No, I don't think that's going to happen. Absolutely. Vikas, we're totally opposed to terrorism. We're
Yes,
absolutely
I am
opposed to it.
against killing
Yes.
people.
What do you think about U.S. public schools? I think they're terrible. The public schools are awful, which is why we homeschooled our son. The uniforms are compulsory in private schools. Level of teaching in
How long
public
have we
schools,
been
terrible.
married?
How long have we been married,
What-
dear?
what
Tell
you doing,
Rahul how
dude?
long
What
we've
do
been
you-
married.
A long time.
I
A
know.
long time. I'm going to say we've been together almost 30 years.
How long have we been married?
26.
27. Rahul, we got married on October 10th, 1992, but we had our first date on February 19th, 1990. Let's see. Our education system is
80s was pretty good.
the 80s.
80s was pretty
Awesome.
good.
The 80s were
There was
awesome.
still an age of innocence to everything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
The technology, was now nowhere near where it is now. but things were
Uday, they
safer
came
and better.
from Great Britain. They came
Jeremy's
over,
originally came from Great
came
Britain.
over their originals
On the Mayflower.
on the
Yes.
Mayflower.
Let's see. What do you think would be the next step to India and U.S. relations? Well, I would love to see the Democrats get out of the way and stop supporting fascists around the world and recognizing
Favorite
that India
wine?
has the right to do what they want with their country and their
ABC
borders.
Games, red wine. Any red wine, I would say.
I don't like wine. I'm not a wine drinker. Boy from the Bank of the Ganges. No, we do not believe in reincarnation. Zenkai, yes, we have heard about Lakshya. It's on our list. We have a long list of movies to watch. Yeah, Devashish.
It is.
He's in
It is
trouble.
written down. It is.
Uday, yes, the 80s did have great music.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up again, Davishish. Thanks,
Forever
buddy.
Batman. Have we been to Texas? We have been through Texas. We have driven through the panhandle of Texas. There's not a whole lot to see there other than Amarillo, which is a terrible little city. My apologies to anybody who lives in Amarillo. It's not the best of Texas, that's for sure. American pop music, has it fallen? Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
pretty
sucks,
awful.
dude.
It's terrible. It was great in the 80s. Not anymore.
What is our view on the India-Pakistan rivalry? There
Well,
really isn't a rivalry.
there's
I
not a
think. I
rivalry.
think there's domination
Yeah.
and then wannabe.
yeah, we think India's on the right track.
Pablo,
Absolutely.
how did I miss your question?
Pablo, what was your question?
I thought I answered it.
I don't know. Rohan, yes, it does snow in Arizona. Northern Arizona, Eastern Arizona, they get a ton of snow.
We are not vegetarians, but you
No.
probably eat more vegetables than I do.
I eat way more vegetables than Jeremy. I don't eat a lot of meat. Our daughter-in-law is a vegetarian, however. Out of context question, what happened to Miley Cyrus? The woke culture, feminism,
Who
that's
knows,
what
man?
happened to Miley Cyrus.
Hannah
She's
Montana,
out of
what
her
happened,
mind.
dude? I don't know, man.
Yeah, out of her mind.
Probably drugs.
Linda
She probably
Sarsour,
wasn't
she's
just what she
terrible.
needed was an Indian mom to smack her all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Good
and
line.
fun fact for you, this is unfortunate. Miley Cyrus, her mom is named Tish. We have the same
Really?
name. Yeah. Loveline, we do not like Linda Sarsour. She's a Cancer. She's dangerous. She is trying to lead people into to being radicalized here. We don't like her at all. Which countries? ABC Games, America. That's it.
America.
We've never been out of the country. We've been to a ton of states.
Stevie Ray
but-
Vaughan. I kind of think he is overrated.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I kind of think he's overrated.
Yeah. Maiden 666. Appreciate your honesty, buddy. That's honest. Yes, Devishish. Woke culture has destroyed. Yes.
Destroyed comedy too. You
Yeah.
can't joke about
Oh,
anything.
yeah. It's impossible to joke about anything. Thank you, Youth Voice, for the Merry Christmas
Merry
wishes.
Christmas to you,
Merry
too.
Christmas to you as well.
Hmm.
Zenkai, which song is well choreographed?
It's a song well choreographed. He's talking about from that film.
Oh, from Lakshya.
Yeah, he's talking
Gotcha.
about from Lakshya.
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. So let's see. I missed something.
India Pac brothers who've been divided by the British so they can kick their arses. Just my thought. It was done on purpose. Churchill is
Harsh. I agree with Harsh.
He is a terrible figure, and I don't know why in America we hold Churchill
no
up
Rohan,
like,
no beards.
Like what do you?
He wants you to get a French beard. No.
How about a Sikh
no
beard?
French beard,
How
no
about a
beard.
Sikh beard.
Forever Batman. We do not support the hippie culture. We do not support the hippie culture.
Hey, do I look like I support the hippie culture?
And Arizona is more conservative than Texas in some ways, but in other ways not. If you put the two of them together, you'd have the perfect conservative state, for
My
sure.
view about Pakistan is I think the average Pakistani finds themselves in a place
Uday, I agree with you about Lily
very,
Singh.
very hard. Very, very hard. More freedom is better for everybody.
Yes. What do we think about rap and hip hop culture? I'm not a fan. I think it's denigrating.
I remember when they invented rap.
And rude and crude. Don't like it.
Rap.
Oh,
I am
Vikas.
hip-hop.
Vikas. Who's the best, Obama or Trump? Trump. Hands down. No question. And America has Trump as president because we suffered for 8 years of Obama.
There's a new trailer of Good News.
Oh.
I didn't
Is it a
realize.
new trailer other than the one we've already reacted to?
Sikh beard, yes. I should grow a Sikh
No
beard.
beards.
And a turban, dude, and just be like...
Rakesh, we do know about Carolina Goswami. We've reacted to a ton of her videos.
Yes.
We love her videos. Let's see. I skipped. There was one that I wanted to... Oh, Rahul says he likes the new Wonder Woman trailer. I like Wonder Woman. I do. How did you feel when Osama... We were jumping up and down and screaming for joy.
Oh, it is a new trailer.
Were
It's a new trailer.
Thrilled.
It's a new trailer.
When he was taken out.
Sikhs are very powerful. Yes, they are.
Bernie Sanders, harsh. He's terrible. He's a commie.
He's a joke.
We're not in favor of him.
He's a buffoon.
Not in favor of him at all. Devishish, I agree with you. I agree with you about rap culture. Don't like it.
What do you think of Turkey having more than 50 American tactical nukes? I think it's terrible.
I think it's terrible as well.
I think that's terrible.
They violated NATO, and I think that they should just be out of NATO, period. What do you think about the future of Indian cinema? It depends on what they decide to do.
What do you do with the influence of Dawood?
Right.
What do you do
it depends on what direction they decide to go.
Yeah, and you can go the other direction, like with
Loveleen,
Uri is proof that you can do something like that and it's successful.
Yeah.
That's what I would go for.
Bablo, is there any divide between North and South USA?
Yes,
in some ways,
yes.
Yeah.
Culture,
in some
the
ways,
South is very racist, I think.
They are still very racist, and a lot of them are still very sore about having lost the Civil War.
Yeah.
Uday, who is a decent Democratic leader? I'm sorry to say, right now there isn't one.
If I had to vote
right
for
now,
one, it would be Gabber.
I would never vote for her because she is pro-abortion.
I know.
She is anti-Christian. She is she thinks that we are bigots because we're conservatives. I don't think there is a decent Democratic leader.
We don't drink.
No, we don't drink alcohol
water.
at the store. A lot of water.
A lot of water. Do I
Here's
watch
my water.
Chernobyl? I have not watched Chernobyl. And
I heard it was very good though. Our
Our
son watched it and he loved it.
Do you think India needs women empowerment? That's a decision for India to make, not for me.
Yeah,
a white dude
that's
sitting
not
in
up
Arizona.
to us.
It's not up to me.
Devishish, he says Bollywood is going down the same path as Hollywood. And that kind of gets to my point earlier. It depends on the path that they go down. If they go down the path as Hollywood, then their future is not going to be good. It's going to be what it is here. Payush, we have not watched the new Jumanji. We really liked the original one with Robin Williams, and I like The Rock as a wrestler, but as an actor, not so much.
Forever Batman. It was shot in Kingman, Arizona. That is a know-nothing town outside of Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, Kingman. Eek, yeah. Yes, Rohit. I heard Chernobyl was.
And yes,
Bala.
Yes, and
Ilan
Macron
Omar.
is
She's terrible.
NATO, yes.
Yeah, Ilan Omar is terrible.
Yes, we are fans of Star Wars.
We love Star Wars. Love, love, love it. Vikas, are Americans also stereotypes? Do you mean, are there stereotypes about Americans? Absolutely, there are. Absolutely. Um,
Certain things, just let it go.
yeah.
Which female president would you like to see?
I would like to see Nikki Haley as
Nikki
a female
Haley?
president. Yep.
She's of Indian descent too.
I would
Tish
love
for president.
I'm old enough. You only have to be 35. I'm 48. Next, best option for Trump, because he can only be president for one more term.
Pence.
What will probably happen if Trump wins re-election is Mike Pence, his vice president, will run for president. I would love to see him. He's a wonderful, wonderful leader. I would love that. Rise of the Skywalker. Yes, Rise of Skywalker. We will be seeing that on Sunday with our son and daughter-in-law. Do we have Netflix? Yes, we do have Netflix, but there's a whole lot of content that we don't watch.
Yes.
A whole lot. What do we guys eat for lunch?
We haven't had lunch yet.
We have not had lunch today, but Americans' staple food. It depends on who you ask. I love salads. I love all kinds of salads. A lot of people like sandwiches and hamburgers.
Look that up. Spa's Boy Comedy.
Be United, our views on the Trump impeachment. We think it was a total political sham, and he's never going to be removed by the Senate. So it was pointless. We're not in favor of it. Let's see. Mike Pence, right on. Devishish likes that.
I've never watched Family Guy.
I've never watched that either.
Well,
but The Simpsons, we watched The Simpsons.
I got to do something about that.
He looks like Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars. That's what he looks like. Yes, Deadpool. We do watch The Mandalorian. We love The Mandalorian.
I think we got an episode of watch.
Mashed potatoes and corn, Rohan. Yes, a lot of people eat that in America. Yes, corn is definitely a staple food in America. There's no question about it. Let's see. What if Trump was an Indian prime minister? What would be his first action? He'd probably want to secure your borders. That would be his
first action would be to go all out war invasion on.
No, he would secure the borders, and then your Make in India movement, he would be all in favor of that.
Make India great again.
Yep.
Again, he would probably be caught up in some kind of love affair.
Oh, which would be unfortunate.
Indian actresses.
Probably.
That are
That's
like
unfortunate.
20 years old.
Yeah.
And he's 70.
Yeah, we don't like that at all.
I looked up Spa's Boy Comedy. I got to change my look, dude. That dude is ugly.
Was kind of funny. Well, hey, I've been told I look like Sonia Gandhi, and that's true, but I'm nothing like her. I may look like her, but I'm much nicer.
Join the BJP. Okay.
Do you buy Coke in bulk? We don't drink Coke.
No, we don't drink Coke.
We drink Diet Pepsi, Diet 7-Up, Diet Dr. Pepper, and we do buy it in bulk. Let's see. What do you think about, Forever Batman? I think it's a terrible idea. I think giving driver's licenses to illegal aliens is a horrible idea. ABC Games.
Sorry, work's texting me.
We have tried Maggie. We've tried it once, and everybody laughed at us because we thought it was spicy. We loved it. See, in America, we have ramen noodles, which are essentially Maggie, but not spicy. You like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. Garish does. I don't think they're very good actors. I just don't. I don't. Katie Hopkins, she's interesting. I would enjoy interviewing Katie Hopkins. She does a lot of good work over there in England. Zenkai's wife is Indian. Nice.
Pepsi, thumbs down. He's calling you out, dude. He's calling you out.
Yes, but we drink Diet Pepsi, not Pepsi. I mean, it's not much different. I get it. Let's see.
I'm going to tell you something about Pepsi because I worked for PepsiCo.
Yes.
And the CEO was Indian. I think she is out now.
Indra Noory. Yeah, she's not
they
the
were
CEO
taking
anymore.
all the good water of India to make Pepsi
that's
products.
no cool. That is not cool. Do we think the U.S. is heading toward recession? Not anytime in the future.
Not as long as Trump's president.
Nope. Rohan, Harrison Ford, yes, I love him. Bruce Willis,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Zenkai, wives really are smart. You should be afraid. That is absolutely true.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
What do you want to eat for lunch?
I don't know.
I would like a bean and cheese burrito.
Vikash, the New York Times and the Washington Post are not just anti-Indian, they're anti-American as well. They hate conservatives, period.
Indian farmers spray Pepsi to chase pests away. I've heard that before.
We have not tried Vadapav. I don't know what that is. We've never tried that. Hi, Preeti. Preeti says hello.
Is that Preeti from Carbar
From Kabir Singh?
Is that
Probably not.
Preeti?
Probably not.
I think that's Preeti. Hello, Preeti.
What is our opinion on
Love 'em.
Northeast Indian people? They love
'Em.
us. We
They
love them.
Assam, Nagaland. What is up in the Northeast? Hello.
Boy from Bank of Ganges. I don't know why the aliens and the UFOs choose America.
Because
There's
we're
so much weird
morons.
stuff here. I don't know.
I run a show
don't
called
know.
X Files Radio on the radio station, darkskyradio.com. And we cover a lot of this.
Yes.
on it.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think it's kind of funny, but whatever. Some people get real serious about it.
Garish, we've never seen Benjamin Button.
We did see the Amitabh Bachchan version of it, though. You remember?
Pa!
Yeah, we
Pa
saw
was
Pa.
awesome. I loved
Mhm.
Pa. Oh, vada pav is potato fritter. That sounds delicious, actually.
Don't say hello to Preeti because he's pretty upset.
He is pretty obsessive.
Yeah,
He might.
that's okay.
He would try to come and punch us. Kabir would.
I think I could whip him.
I think you could too.
Yeah.
What do our son and daughter-in-law think about India? They are amazed at how much India loves us. I will
Yes,
tell you that.
they look at this like.
Yes, they are amazed. So our son, because he's a journalist, is verified on Twitter. So he's got his little check mark.
And he tries to throw that around.
He's like, I'm
sometimes.
verified on Twitter. I'm like,
I'm
we're verified on YouTube.
YouTube.
He's like, fair point. You got me.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't like him.
I'm not a fan of his. I know
I think he's
everybody loved
overrated.
Inception. I thought Inception was
Inception
overrated.
was good. What- Inception
I thought it was
really good.
overrated.
But it was
Yeah.
the other actors I think that carried it.
Dipta Somdas. Have you guys ever tasted Indian curry? Yes. Yes, we have.
Assam is under siege right now. Yes, I know, and it's terrible.
Does anyone from your family do yoga,
I do yoga,
Pilates?
but
yeah,
it's
which is pretty
but
similar.
it was prescribed to me by a doctor
Right.
for injuries.
So I
I
you,
guess
Rohit.
I'm not a yoga practitioner, but the movements are there because there is some scientific. The Earth is
Right.
flat, by the way.
Oh,
Just so
it's
everybody
not
knows
flat.
that.
Stop
The
it.
Earth
That's
is flat.
ridiculous.
He must
I
be referencing the YouTube,
yes.
the flat Earth stuff that I
And
said.
Prateep, yes, Katie Hopkins is against what's going on in the UK. She's
Chris Nolan, thank you. Yes, Chris Nolan is great.
yes.
Very handsome man.
Is he Chris Nolan?
Chris
I've never-
Nolan, Batman. Oh, I'm thinking of the actor. Never mind.
You're
Never mind.
thinking
Nah.
you're thinking Christian Bale,
Yeah,
dear.
never mind.
Oh goodness. Trump
A
Netanyahu.
Forrest
I
Gump,
love Netanyahu.
Amir Khan, Forrest Gump adaptation wasn't
What? For real?
what was that movie with the aliens where he played the alien and he came down? Oh, you didn't see it with me.
I didn't. Oh, that was it PK?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yes, it was PK.
Vikash, Denzel Washington's okay. Tom Hanks, they're not bad. They're not bad actors.
You wish you looked like
Ratik.
Yeah.
You know what, Garish? I liked La La Land until they got to the ending. When they
Okay.
split up, I was not happy about that.
La
Everybody
La
knows they
Land
were supposed to
did
get
not
married.
win Best Picture.
And they won an Oscar. They didn't win
Mm.
Best Picture though. Anupam Kher. I love Anupam. He's going to direct a Hollywood TV series. Interesting.
Who is?
Look, Anupam says Anupam Kher is going to direct a Hollywood TV series.
Hmm.
He's in New Amsterdam.
Bulbasaur reputation.
Earth is flat in Australia.
What
Doesn't
if your
exist.
YouTuber subscriber invited your family function who lives in New York? It
Well,
would depend.
We're pretty
on
far away
logistics.
from New
It
York.
would
We're
depend on-
thousands of miles away
Now,
from
if
New York.
a YouTuber family invite was in Arizona,
Right, that'd be different.
Probably.
Somebody said, Mrs. Professor, are you a stay-at-home mom? I was a stay-at-home mom. I raised
Yes.
our son. I
Australia
homeschooled
does
our
not
son.
exist. It's
Homeschooled our
Inception.
son
It's
for
all in
12
your mind.
years before he went away to university.
People in Australia who
And even now,
just
I
interrupt
do
each
stay
other.
at home because I take
I
care of
saw
our
Border
home. I
1997.
pay the
saw it.
bills.
Very good film.
I do a lot of the errands, and I volunteer at our church.
2:12
So,
p.m. is the time right now.
Do you believe in evolution? No.
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 Vinci
Ankit, when are you
Code?
going to come to India? We addressed that earlier. You guys
what
will
are
have to
your views
re-rack
about
this.
the U.S. police?
They're getting a bum rap.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are always a few bad apples in the bunch, but that's not reflective on most of the American
yes,
police.
she is a housewife.
Is there snowfall in Chicago?
Tons.
Yes. And no, housewife is not exactly the term.
My slave.
I am an executive household manager.
My slave. Call me
No.
Lord with a small
Oh,
L.
please stop it. That's ridiculous. Was USA a British colony or a Spanish? Both.
Oh,
Both.
really? Yes, yes. And parts were French.
Yes, and part was French. So you have to look up the history. But when we declared our independence, it was from the British. We've never spoken any words in Tamil, Balachandra. 2:42 in India, 2:13 p.m. here. Good night,
Yes.
Rohit.
You don't exist. You're a myth.
So
in
we gotta
Australia
wrap it up
doesn't
here.
exist because of flat Earth is all in your mind.
We got to wrap it up here.
Oh,
We got to wrap it up here.
oh yes,
Here.
we got to wrap it
Yep.
up. Well, we're going to get
Okay.
going. Thank you so much for watching. We
Bye,
will
friends.
catch you guys
we had
later.
Fun. Hope you enjoyed it.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Said Deadpool, you're dumb.
See ya.